Hello there. I see nobody waiting. That's okay. I don't mind being alone. I don't mind at all. No. Yeah. I'll just see what my future is going to be like. Who knows, right? Yeah. Is my future going to be better? Who knows, right? Yeah. Who knows? Welcome to the room, whoever you are. Yeah. Hey. Let me guess who it is. This guy who's celebrating. Yeah. My friend. Right. Cool. I think my chat worked. Oh, School Dave there. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Oh, I just oh oh my goodness gracious. I just I'm always trying to figure out stuff. I mean, weather's been going up and down lately. First it's warm, then it's cold, then it's warm, then it's cold. Weather can't make up its mind lately. It's just so weird. Next week they say it's supposed to like rain and snow. I hope it's wrong. Oh, rain and snow maybe 1 or 2 days, but four? No thanks. No thank you. And the roads will be slippery and we'll be going like a skating rink. Oh, oh, okay, the wild binge. Oh, oh, the wild binge. Oh, yes. Oh, I thought you meant the Wild Bunch with Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid from way back. I thought that's what you meant. Hmm. Oh, I wonder if there's gonna be some wild ladies. Huh? That'd be exciting. Wild Bunch. Oh, Bunch. Oh, Wild Binge. Hey, something different. You never know. Hey, yeah, sometimes they've had strange, there's been strange hockey teams like, oh, there. Oh, yes. Oh, a female dog. Yeah. Oh, yes, the female dog. Oh, yeah. Speaking of that, Susan on YouTube's going to be gone, so that's good. But who knows who the next person will be like? Because all Susan has done is chased a lot of independence out of YouTube. She did a good job at that. I guess she thought the end of, that all of us are going to go and follow the mainstream, and yeah, didn't happen. you know, yeah, good old Susan. I mean, I had some subscribers on YouTube channels, some with like very few subscribers. I actually watched them, you know, and then they just quit because of the likes of Susan. Susan, what's her name? Yeah, yeah, that's what Susan is, a female dog. Yeah, yeah. But then I just wish they had competition. That'd be great. Then then the independents can jump, and then the mainstreams that they claim have millions of views. Yeah, they probably have auto click for views. Click, 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 click. I'm sure they probably have that to make them bigger. Because remember when YouTube first started, media and some of the regular music people didn't have many views. I mean, the independents were beating them, but now we're losing to the independents. Huh? Hey, little Will, welcome, welcome. Yeah, I like I say, it's just so weird. Yeah. Oh yeah, and you still have little Bill. Oh, there you go. Little Bill. Let's see. Oh, there's that Bill guy on Saturday Night. Oh no! Oh no! Yeah. Mr. Bill, yes, Mr. Bill, the clay guy who always got ran over all the time by everything. Yeah, that was from way back. Yeah, I remember Mr. Bill. And yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a well. Let's see now. Oh, and just got to think of what to do this year. Hopefully, gas prices are still under $4 a gallon. That's good thus far. You know, Gas Buddy was predicting over four, and I hope not. We already went through the almost five last year. Yeah, especially when, yeah, little Will and old school Dave. Yeah. Yeah, let's see, there's two of you in the room, and it shows one up there. And typical YouTube has billions of dollars and can't fix how many people are in the room. Yeah, I bet. I bet a lot of that money is going to go to Susan's parachute account of millions of dollars. Here you go, Susan. Here's your $25 million. Thank you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. For me, it can't get any worse because last year, my, as you know, my little brother, he's gone now, and yeah, went to the funeral, and then after that, again, I had a relative have me go up again, wanted me to get clothes for charity, and my little brother's group home lady for 3 hours just just nagging the shit out of me. Just then she says, "Hey, can I help you pack your car?" I said no, and she was going on. Boy, I almost lost it with her because when it comes to packing stuff in vehicles or in places, I do it myself. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, that was last year, but that the group home lady was just so irritating for 3 hours, just nagging me and nagging me. Of course, all I had was my Buick Park Avenue at the time. I mean, I still have it, but I mean, it's hard to see. You have to take the seat out to pack stuff, and the trunk of the Park Avenue is just so small. It's a very small trunk. Yeah, because every time I open it up, everybody says, "Oh, the trunk's a lot smaller than it looks." I mean, when you close the trunk, the car's trunk looks big. When you open it up, it's small. Yeah, it's just weird. Yeah, sometimes vehicles can play tricks on you. I mean, now we have SUVs, so they're replacing most of the vehicles because everybody wants the big SUV with the truck chassis these days. Yeah, everybody wants the SUV, I guess. But now since they're going to try to replace gasoline with the electric vehicle. What's going to be interesting is, will the poor people be able to afford electric vehicles? That's going to be interesting. One or two dead body size trunk on my car? It'll have to be small people, like midgets. Yeah, yeah. It's a very small trunk. Well, yeah, it's not the trunk space I used to have when I had the 72 Olds Delta 88 and the 74 Catalina. Huh. Boy, you could fit fat people in the trunk, and you could fit more fat people in the front and back. Yeah, of course that 74 Catalina. Yeah, three little bills. Yeah, yeah. Those older cars used to like have those big trunks. Of course, like I say, I mean I didn't say it. I mean, of course, after 1970, as we know, they reduced the compression and the horsepower. And yeah, that was a big difference. I know that from experience. When you rode in when I drove my 70 Buick LeSabre, compared to the 72 Olds 88 and the 74 Catalina I had. I had a 70 Buick LeSabre. The LeSabre is a race car compared to those other two. It was just so weird. 70 LeSabre actually moved pretty good. And I knew a kid some years back. It was a friend of mine. He paid $50 for a 70 LeSabre from his grandfather, 454 four-barrel V8. All he did was put it on the floor and peeled out all the time. But the guy didn't realize he's going to wreck his car. That's all he did was floor it and floor it and floor it and floor it. He always stepped on it all the time. Yeah, can't really do that to most vehicles because most vehicles are just built for regular driving. It's not like a law enforcement vehicle where you could do more abuse to it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But then again, trouble is if a person buys a law enforcement vehicle, chances are they probably runs on that premium stuff without special premium gas. And there's a lot of people, they always like to put cheap gas, in where they're supposed to put in the premium gas without ethanol. It's going to ruin the engine. I mean, an idiot like me knows that. I follow directions what the book says because I know people say, you just put cheaper gas. They'll tell me that too. A little bit, yeah. That's kind of a coincidence. I just see the Buick Park Avenue. That was inherited from my father when he died some years back. I lost my old 88 because at the time, because the front wheel drive, I was told by a garage, I think it was John's in Wadita, that the front wheel drive vehicles don't last as long as the rear wheel because the front wheel is half a frame. That was told by a garage. Yeah. Yeah, kind of busy in the brain, I guess. Yeah. Excuse me. Sometimes I let the air out. Yeah, sometimes I let the air out. See, as a person gets older, certain things go funny, Yeah, sometimes, all kinds of. See, when you're older, a lot of weird things happen. And the younger people notice it. And like right now, I have some air. Yeah, I'm not faking it. It's just one of those weird things. It's one of those weird things, As a person gets older, sometimes, no, you can't. It's going to let the air out. Yeah, sometimes I'm sleeping and I get up. Sometimes my blanket just tingles, like you can hardly move it. It's just weird, It's sometimes old age gets weird and stuff like that. And I was talking to my sister earlier. Yeah, she had a friend who's had a couple of kids. One had problems with the kidney, and another one has like breast cancer and has to probably have her breast removed, and they're in their 30s. Or was it 20s or 30s? They're very young ladies too. Just weird. Yeah, there you go. Better out than in, right? Yeah, this YouTube talking, me talking. I mean, it's so behind. I mean, YouTube, with all this money, you think they improve on things, but they just don't. Because of course, Susan, she's going to get her parachute money and go buy herself some kind of island to live in or something, and get some guy young enough to be her grandson, pay him a bunch of money, and then anytime he has fun with her, he's going to close his eyes and, what am I doing? This lady's ugly. Yeah, because there's a lot of younger people, they'll take those old coots that are like real ugly as long as they have a lot of money. I mean, yikes. Yikes. Yeah. Oh, there's one lady. Oh, was that I think she was like one, two, yeah, two houses down from us in Brooklyn Park. It was just weird. Yeah, she once told my mother, she says, "Oh, I wish Randy would come over to my house so I could say hi to him." See, my mother didn't understand that her friend Rose wanted to teach me the ways to get rid of, to fluff my flower, so to speak. Because I was 16 years old at the time, and she was asking my mother about me. Some lady who had like a bald head and stuff, and she's in her 30s. Yeah, I didn't take her, no. No, I didn't take her. Yeah, she was always drinking all the time, always just constantly. Yeah, she loved to like drink at the bar out in the old Village North bowling alley that was torn down. Yeah, that was torn down in the 90s or so. It was built in 1976. Yeah, I remember Bowling for Dollars was on. They brag about Village North, the state of your bowling alley, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, flower fluffing. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Yeah, some people are like that, some of those older people, they just want the very young ones for some odd reason, you know. Yeah, some of those older people, it's been around forever. I mean, yeah, I mean, they talk about it a lot more now, and they do prosecute people for that now, which is good. But for back years ago, where I used to come from in Minneapolis, that was taboo. You didn't say certain things in a person's body or anything like that. No, you didn't. Especially now with my pop, because then my father would take his belt out and whip us. Yeah, talk is too dirty, whipped. You make jokes on gas prices being cheap, and he says expensive. That's a whipping. Or grocery prices. Yeah. Oh yeah, he just buys tons. Oh, my father used to buy like tons of groceries. Then my mother would spend half a day in the kitchen cooking. She hated cooking. Oh, my father sure hated cooking. Because after my father died, the weirdest thing happened. Not exactly weird, but my mother said to me, "Say, Randy, I don't have to cook anymore, do I?" I said, "No, Mom, I'll do the cooking." "Oh, good. I don't like cooking." And she said, "Oh, that's when she had Alzheimer's, but still, all that years of cooking from scratch, and, because when a person cooks from scratch, I mean, peeling onions and potatoes, and especially when a person gets rid of, gets the stuff out of garlic, it takes a long time. Yeah. Yeah, I did. I was taking care of my mother at the time when she had Alzheimer's disease. Yeah. Yeah. It just, yeah. Yeah. That's how I say. I just hope I don't have it, or my family members or my friends, because I know they have stuff that slows it down, but, they haven't found the cure, and that's going to probably take beyond my lifetime for sure, you know. Because just think, if they can cure Alzheimer's disease and some other ones, they can close down the rest homes and stuff. They can close them down. Yeah, they can close all that stuff down. Yeah, yeah. Because I've been in those rest homes visiting people. It's like a prison. I mean, you go visit people, it feels like a prison. It's like my old friend Betty May Model. She was there for like 10 years. 10 years in that place. You know, and for people that say want to live in the rest home, they can have a day pass, but they gotta go back the same day. You know, it's a lot of restriction. You know, let's say between the rest home and sleeping in. Yeah, that's true. They want the money. Yeah, that's true. Yep. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. It's just, yeah, I knew one lady. I mean, I didn't know her personally that well, but she was there for like 15 years. 15 years. Wow, how would he want to be on Earth? I would want to stay in a place like that. Yikes. Because I remember Betty one time, she was telling me there's one employee, he put her bedpan the wrong way, you know, real, real douchebag or dickhead that guy was. And I said, Betty, I bet that guy did. She says, I don't think he did it on purpose. I thought to myself, I'm sure he did. He probably didn't like working there or anything. Yeah, yeah. So I say, I just, yeah. After my mother died a half hour later, the guy across the hall from her, he saw them take my mother's body off the bed and put it on the thing and carted her off. Of course, I left half hour before she died, and that was the time I went to this burger joint in let's see, what? Burndale, Minnesota. Yes, Burndale. I had some like greasy hamburger, greasy onion rings. I mean, it was delicious, but the grease just dripped. It was drippy grease. Yuck. And then when then when the lady called from the restaurant, I said, "Hello, I got some bad news. I said, tell me, please." And she says, "Oh, your mother died." Oh, oh, I see. That's too bad. You know, just weird. I was in the parking lot. I was in the high school parking lot in Ferndale. I was eating my greasy hamburger and onion rings. As soon as I finished, I got home and looked around and, oh, wow. Yeah. Yeah, it was just, yeah, as I say, as far as Wadena is concerned, I've told the family, even though the graves are in that town, I just don't really want to go to Wadena anymore. I have no reason to go there. You know, so when I left that town, I had two friends left, lost one friend, and the only friend I had was Michael the Marn dog. Yeah, thanks, pal. Yeah, yeah. The only friend I had was Michael the Marn dog, and like I said, I know I said in a previous video probably, but when I interviewed that guy at the time, I had to cut half of it out because he just said the craziest stuff. I said, "Hey, dude, I got to put this." He said, "I said, hey, man, take it easy." I said, "I got to cut some of this out, otherwise YouTube will kick me out." You know? Yeah, yeah. It was across the street. There was these one-room places that people stayed in. It was just small. I gave him our family desk desk thing. We carried it across the street, and we were struggling to put it in its place. I think we kind of gouged his floor a little bit, which was too bad. Yeah, sometimes every night the guy would just go off all by himself, you know? Yeah, and you can hear him. And I was just, oh man, I'm just surprised at the time people didn't call law enforcement because I know place I live in now, which I live with law enforcement, they do something about it. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, I'll never forget Sabika. Most of the businesses were closed. Almost every business in the downtown Sabika strip was closed except for like a hairstylist was open, and or the gas station on the corner was open. I know that, and I think two businesses out of about I think 14 or something like that. They had a lot of businesses that were just closed. Cafe was closed. Um, yeah, or they didn't have a law office anymore. The old bank my grandfather used to bank with, uh, yeah, well, that's been closed a long time ago. And it was rotting so bad, the roof was leaking. Yeah, yep, yeah. It's I say, it's just, yeah, yeah. It was gonna. I don't know. I hope someday again I can try to visit some interesting towns. Oh, let's see here. Ooh. See if I can win my jackpot tomorrow night. 36 million clams. 36 million clams. In which I'll take the cash option of, I think, 16 million with taxes and about 12 million. That's enough for me. Still mostly live rough and build a big fence around the yard. And, of course, I'll have a fancy sports car. Have a classic old car with a modern engine. I live in a state where the cars are kept up really nice, too. That's where I like to live. Trouble is, a lot of those older cars we used to like, they're just going up in price like crazy. They're just really going up in price. Even old station wagons are worth a lot of money. And back when I was younger, station wagons, you couldn't give those things away. Back when I was a kid, yeah, you could even give them away. Now they're very expensive. Yeah, even just weird. In the late 70s, cars are cheaper usually because of the lack of horsepower. But when you go back to the 70s, 60s, 50s, yeah, they're just so expensive. Yeah, it's just so expensive. Yeah, why? Yeah. Yeah, if you ever get a chance to ride an older car, go for it. Yeah, I'd go for it. It's a lot of fun riding those older vehicles. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, I was looking up a YouTube channel. Let's see. I'll check YouTube history real quick. Let's see. Oh yes, 1940 Ford four-door deluxe driving vehicle by Rack 402. Yeah, he was driving a 1940 Ford that was looked really cool. Three on the side there. Yeah, yeah, and he's listening to some old classic music. I don't know if it came from his radio or something else. Yeah, he kept it as original as possible, he said, which is great because the original vehicle is actually worth more money than the resto mods. The resto mods used to be worth a lot more, but as time goes by, people want the originals more than the resto mods. I think myself, I think I take a resto mod. Yeah, because I like some of that modern stuff. Yeah, I like the modern engine better. Yeah, so you can run on um, premium unleaded instead of using that stuff and then put that added fuel in. And that's very expensive unless you want to pay up the nose in airport gas. Because those jet planes, they have to use airport gas. Hey, that's an interesting thing. Come to think of it, for the electric vehicles, how are they going to build electric airplanes? Especially those jet planes, those cargo planes. How are they going to build it like that on electricity? Hmm, that's going to be a challenge. Can it be done? I don't know. Well, plus, yeah. See, that's the thing. Are they ever going to build jet planes out of electricity? That's going to be the biggest challenge. I'm not going to say it's impossible. I'm not going to say. I used to think talking through a screen like this to my friends here, we're talking to each other through a screen like the Jetsons show back in the 60s. I thought that wasn't possible. Yeah, because because the Jetsons were an early 60s show and they were talking to each other through the screens. I thought, oh, no way, this will never happen. I thought the escalator sidewalks would be more likely. Have I ever bathed in a bucket before? Oh, yes, when I was a little kid, baby and 1 or 2 years old, because see, the house on 8th Street didn't, no, they didn't have a shower or a bathtub. No. Or did they have a bathtub? I don't know. I don't think so. Or wait. Yeah, I don't think it did. Yeah. Oh, that's right, it did, because my uncle bragged that he lived in places without a bathtub until he lived in DuPont, Minneapolis. That was the first bathtub he ever had. He was bragging about it. I thought, wow, brag about something like that. Yeah. Okay. So I want a shower or bathtub. Of course I do. I couldn't live without one. I mean, wants to do sponge baths. Yuck. Yeah, some people actually do sponge baths. So revolting. What are you going to use the same sponge over and over again? Probably never washed a sponge. Probably people doing them do it 20 times with a sponge. But then some people live to be in their 80s. Yeah, isn't that weird? Some people live in their 80s doing that kind of crap. Yeah, it's just so weird, man. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I don't know. I'm just gonna think of something here. What can I do? What can I say? That bathe in a bucket. That's a very good question. Yeah, when I was a baby and a kid, we bathed in like an old bucket. Yeah, mom would bathe us. Yes, in a bucket, an old bucket. Yeah, and I did. Oh yeah, in the 8th Street bathrooms. See, all they had was like a toilet in a little room, and you washed your hands in the kitchen sink. If you wash your hands after going to the bathroom, some people do, some don't. I always do, but you know, yeah, yeah. That's a very good question. And that 8th Street house was like built in probably the 1860s at the time, but they tore it down in 1968 because Augsburg College wanted a parking lot, you know, for for the extra buildings they were building, the dormitories, those 10, 15-story dormitories they had. Of course, in time, they'll probably build new ones and tear down the old ones because as we know, buildings will deteriorate after a while, no matter. I mean, yeah, people who work on buildings, they want the big fees because they're hard to find. The ones that can fix the old buildings, anyway. You know, and the hospital I was born in, Lutheran Deaconess Hospital, that's now a parking lot too. Tore that down in 1992. I was going to do a picture of the room I was born in, but it don't exist anymore. I wish I'd been born in a house or out on land instead, someplace. Just like my father, he was born with my grandmother by a tree on some 40 acres of land in Sabika, you know. Yeah, that's pretty weird. being being born by a tree. Yeah, so weird. Yeah, that's just so weird. Yeah. Oh man. Oh boy. That's so weird. Well, as we all know, Raquel Welch, she died, which is a shame. And when she was a younger lady, she was extremely attractive. Unfortunately, she's not here anymore. So, yeah, she dated Will Chamberlain, the basketball player, the one that claimed had fun with 20,000 women. Yeah, right. Now, if Will Chamberlain had fun with 20,000 women, then I can be a manager of a professional sports team then, which is about no. It's just no. Yeah, anyway, see, that's the thing these days, though, is when a person looks up stuff on the internet, yeah, you catch things fast. Yeah, yeah, a person catches things really fast. And there's a lot of people that died after I was born. That's just so weird, you know. People are dying right after I was born. With some of them I used to know, though, they used to party all the time, doing too much of this and this and stuff like that. Yeah. Too much of that will kill a person, no matter how big they are. No matter how big they are, it could kill a person. Yeah, yeah. That's why I kind of try my best, which I've done very well. I stay out of those bars, of course. No thanks with me. Plus, some people love bars. Some people love going to bars. I'm not one of them. Bars are no fun to me. No, thank you. No, thank you. Yeah, I'm just not into the bars. Ah, let's say if I ever dated again, yeah, bars are pretty stupid. Yeah, a lot of used up people that go to the bars. They're used up, and especially the low class bars. That's the real used up people. Yeah, just used up in more ways than one. You know. Yeah, that's for sure. A lot of used up people go to those bars. Yeah, yeah. We got 4 people in the room. Thank you for those that stopped by. Thank you. It's always nice to have people, whether they're in the room or not. Yeah, that's great. Yeah. Oh boy. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Let's see now. Oh, ouch. What am I snapping ankle again? Yeah. Oh boy. Let's see. What can I think? I'm thinking of something. I'm thinking of something. Oh. Yeah. Yep. Let's see now. What's there to talk about tonight? Thinking. I'm thinking. Thinking. That tired me out. Sometimes I can make myself shake for a while. Shake the booty, shake my booty, shake a lady's booty. Right? Yeah, that's right. It's out of sight. Yeah. Remember the old days with the Bic lighter? Those Bics, they last a long time. They still do them the same way. So those of you that like to smoke whatever, shake the real thing, oh yeah, Okay. So whatever those of you who like to smoke, I hope you don't smoke cigarettes, but always get a Bic. These things will last forever. I mean, not forever, for months. A regular size Bic lighter. Yeah, I remember I used to use those all the time. 4 months. Oh, okay, but it's in my, but I have my own name on there. See, under, you know. Oh yeah, Baby Bic. Yeah. Okay, but you see, the thing is though, I already have my name up there. Is a friend of Jimmy's. You catch me in the friends request that way. You know, catch me as a friends request. Yeah, hey, catch me that way. Yeah, real easy. Real easy. Yeah, real easy. Yeah, you can catch me that way. Yeah, speaking of, yeah, if you see, you know, I'm one of those privileged people, you know, because, you know, I've had a couple of interviews before, and stuff, and yeah, I'm kind of privileged in a way, and I've had some jealous people. I don't know why they're so jealous. Why be jealous? You know? Oh, yeah, that's okay. Yeah, that part's okay. Yeah, 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 that part's okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, no rule against that. No, no rule against that. Yeah, there's a lot of wild women in there. A lot of wild women would be fun. Yeah, God, I wish I was in my 20s and 30s again. God, when you're approaching 60, it kind of stinks. A lot of people around my age, all they talk about's their health or, yeah, well, not physically tough. I'm kind of a mouthy talker. I'm a mouthy guy. I got a big mouth. I can talk because where I came from, I had to talk. Nowadays, a talker's got to be very skilled in the bad parts of town. But there are some out there, you know. And when you check out, yeah, like my subscriber, Charlie Bo 313, they got some talkers that interview. Hey, Octawave, welcome. All right. All right, yeah. Big mouth for fluffy flowers. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, yeah, all kinds of interesting. Oh, yeah, plants. Yeah, there's a subject to talk about. Yeah, plants are very interesting. You got your good plants and you got your poisonous plants. Yeah. And the dumbest living things that monkey with poisonous plants are the human beings, because animals know all about the poisonous plants. Most animals, anyway. Sometimes an animal could be brain damaged, and the brain damaged animal would be dead. Yeah, because brain damaged animals aren't tolerated in the wild. Only human beings tolerate the brain damaged people, and I'm one of them because see, I like a lot of brain damaged people better than regular people because these brain damaged people want to be your friends and they're nice to you and you're nice back and they're cool with you, you know? Selling them. Oh, yes. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Separate Discord. Yeah. That's fine. No rule against that. I can I can join two Discords. No rules. I mean, a lot of people do join two or three or four. Stuff like that. Yeah. No rule against it. There's no rule against it. No. Yeah. Gotta you know make sure everything's in the up and up, and then we can see 55. Oh yes. Yeah. Let's see. I'm 58 anyway. 58 years old. So 58, almost 58 and a half. Yeah, it's just so weird. Yeah. Yeah, when you get up to the seniors age, a lot of those people around my age are just, as I see it, the people I see, to me, most of them are so boring. Such boring people they are. Most that I see. Oh, bummer, man. Yeah, I hope you can find another place somewhere. Yeah, yeah. Let's see. Did I ever get evicted in my life? I don't think I have. No, not as I recall. No, I've been through some dumpy places in my life. One place I lived in Northeast in the '80s. Yeah, it was like a hallway to the balcony, to the back balcony of an old house. Yeah, yeah. I hope you can find a place in a safe neighborhood. You know, I hope the people that in the next place are cool. 'Cause it's just hard to find cool people. You know, because it just seems like when you live in apartments and stuff, say out of 50 people, say there's 50 people, for example, you're always going to find three or four people you just can't stand. Always somebody. There's like, you always get those kind all the time. You know, you always get those kind of people that are so disrespectful. Yeah, yeah. You always get the kind that are just so disrespectful. Yeah, and you get some managers. They're crabby and mean, but then the owners are the same way. So it passes down to the manager and the unfortunate tenants who get it. Some do, but most don't. Yeah, but unfortunately, there's some places out there where people are loud day and night. Well, that's in the bad section of town. Oh yeah, I lived at one place in Wadena. It was like a house. Yeah, I imagine in California. Yeah, yeah, oh, yes, yeah. We got that in Minnesota, but yeah, you don't see people. The people who say are homeless usually all year long. Those are the ones that like sleep under the bridges or sleep by some building where there's heat pouring down from a vent, stuff like that. And believe me, anybody that lives in Minnesota outside, they're not going to live very long. All that cold going down to 20 below zero. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No human can stand that after a while. Yeah. No human can stand that. I got to be a polar bear to stand that. Not a polar bear. A deer. Yeah, deer can stand it. Yeah, deer can stand the cold. Yeah, the deer and many other wild animals who go hide underground in keep warm in the winter. Yeah, yep. Many of those wild animals. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's see, there. Yeah, unless I win a lot of money in the lottery, I don't think I can afford to travel very far. Yeah, traveling's just getting so expensive. Not just the gasoline. It's the repair bills at garages. They're so expensive. And a lot of garages can't fix today's vehicles. Because today's vehicles you need these advanced electronics stuff. You know, and then riding a motorcycle, I would be too nervous to ride a motorcycle because what if someone hits you from behind? You know, makes me nervous. Because one time in Mankato, like I said in previous videos, when I stopped at the stop sign, some idiot old lady smacked my car with her 2020 SUV, Volkswagen SUV. How cold is it today? 26 degrees is right now, which is pretty warm in Mankato. Yeah, it's pretty warm, 20, 26. Hey, yeah, that's for us. I mean, for a lot of the country, it'd be cold. For some parts of the United States, it'd be an emergency. Everybody stay indoors. It's 28 degrees above zero. You may die. Stay indoors, please. But that's okay. Hey, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh man, I'm so tired. Oh boy. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, he shut down at 34. There you go. Okay. Yeah, he shut down at 34 degrees. Yeah, that's a bummer. Okay, let's see. My goodness. Okay. Hmm. I've seen who's in the room, and three including me, so yeah, I can kind of look. Right now, my computer is kind of screwed. How's my Valentine's Day? Uh, no, the day after Valentine's Day was all right. You get candy at half price. Yeah, you can get candy at half price. Get those hearts and stuff, and yeah, you get some Hershey's Kisses, 50% off. That's good. I like Hershey's Kisses. Should kiss a real pretty lady, but that's beside the point. Yeah, yeah, oh yeah. Let's see. I think there's a time I. Well, speaking of, well, hopefully I'll get a Valentine's sweetheart this year. Won't be easy. Won't be easy because I mean, when you get to around my age, a lot of the people out there that are available, they talk too much about their exes. My Sunday flight, say, yeah, 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 I did all right. Yeah, I did all right with the Sunday flight. Yeah, yeah, I did all right. Yeah, right now I stay sober. Gotta watch the trolls. Still, yeah, you never know. The trolls might pop. Yeah, I hate trolls. Well, yeah, my opinion on social media sites. Yeah, but the trolls, right? Social media sites. Well, I'm on Pinterest. I like Pinterest. I'm on Wire Club. A Wire Club, after your uh, coins and points go down, you can either wait a while for it or pay for it. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, sometimes that's the way it is with me too. Sometimes I want to ask some lady, and then she's available with some other guy. I mean, she's already with some other guy and stuff like that. I remember when I lived in Wadena, I had this neighbor who was like three houses down, and just she was married, and I hardly looked at her. She was this lady who was like I think 5'11", built almost like me, but just very attractive. I'll tell you. But I didn't look much. She was married. She was married. Okay. Yeah, she had this. She was married to his husband. Every day when he drove to work, he drove in a Hummer, one of those big huge Hummers. Yeah, I'll just never forget. Yeah, driving in a Hummer. Yeah, yeah. She had like two kids. Bellied around. They moved, and it was kind of a bummer. I thought, oh man, that couple was pretty cool. Once they left, they never came back. Just like me. Once they left that boring neighborhood, Wadena, nobody came back, and I'm one of them. Yeah, yeah. I just no interest in going back to Wadena, Minnesota. No interest. Nope. I just have no interest in really going to central Minnesota because I was there so many years. I'm not even interested in going there. Yeah. I got some stuff to get in Brainerd, some stuff in a storage locker. I want to move to Mankato and put that over there. Try to figure out some stuff here and there. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I guess I going in a different Discord room. There's no rule against that, so that's okay. Yeah. There's no rules against that. You know. Yeah. Yeah. Just some old stuff I had, old family photographs and stuff like that, and some old family items. If I wouldn't have saved it, all that would have been the garbage with my family members. I saved it, and unfortunately, some of my stuff got thrown away. I mean, I had sleep sickness, and then the relative called the pickers to come and pick stuff, and then they threw whatever stuff is away. And that's one of the reasons I can't go to Wadena. Oh, yeah. Oh wow. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I bet. Walking on the beach. Yeah. Yeah. I bet those beaches in California, they're just crowded. And I bet someone who owns a place by private beach, even though you have a lot of hurricanes and tidal waves, still it'd be expensive because everybody, sure, a lot of people want to live by a beach. I'm not one of them. Now those hurricanes and tidal waves, not me. Yeah, yeah, that water can just do damage. Yeah, that water can sure do damage. Because as we know, water is the most heaviest element of all, you know, the most heaviest. It's heavier than oil and all the other good stuff. Yeah, water is the heaviest liquid element on Earth. Yeah, yeah. Learned that in science class. Yeah, science teacher was pretty stupid named Mr. Viney, except he knew a couple of things. He had this thing. He says, "What do you think is heavier, water or oil?" Most people say water. Some said oil. They pour oil, then water, and then oil. He says, "See, the oil floats on top, so water is heavier than oil." Yeah. See, that's why you see on oil spills, it's on top. Yeah. What's my favorite subject? Um, I'd say it was social studies or stuff that's off subject. Yeah. Like death and dying or whatever. Yeah, there you go. Listen to music. Yeah. Yeah, it all depends on what kind of music you like. Yeah. I'll see you. Let's see. I'll give it 15 more minutes and I'm gonna call it a show, and then I'll check the email out. I sure hope I can get in your Discord page because the one I'm in with my good friend, I can't really go in with another account, you know, can't do that. Oh boy, he's my friend. He'll lower the boom on me, and I'll have to call it a career for social media then, so to speak. I'd have to call it a career. I'd have to. Yeah, and that would be fun. Yeah, yeah. I'll go on the new Discord page that you got. Yeah, I'll start chatting with the gang and see what's up and see what happens from there. Huh? Yeah, and we'll see what happens from there. Who knows what could happen, right? Yeah, anything can happen. Anything can happen. Yeah, yep, anything can happen. But something, in case it doesn't work and goes in your page, did Tim go good this week? Yeah, same old dishwashing jobs, you know. Same old. Yeah, you just do the work and then you go to another place, get your ticket, you know, go talk to the boss. You know, some bosses are nice and some are grouchy, and the grouchy ones, yeah, there you go. Yeah, yep, find a better place. Hmm. Yeah, I know it's expensive out in California, probably everywhere, probably. I'm sure. Yeah, yeah. Even places probably out by Death Valley is probably expensive too, for all I know. Yeah, yeah. Maybe in my next life I'll visit Death Valley. Yeah, yeah. As I say, ouch, touch mine. Unless I win this tomorrow night. Unless I win that tomorrow night. Yeah, 36 million clams. Yeah, me too. 36 million clams, and half of it's 18. I'm going to take the cash option since I'm old. But if I was, say, 20 years old, I'd take the yearly payments definitely. If I was a younger man, might as well. Yeah, and plus if I, hmm, plus I do it with relatives, share. I suppose I could, but then I get less. Hmm. Yeah, something to think about. Maybe I could talk to the relatives about that. That'd be an idea. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. Not sure. I'm not sure yet. Yeah. Yeah, I never. Oh yeah. Huh. Oh yeah, those gangs, crime and gangster. Yeah, some years back in the early '80s, I lived on Pleasant Avenue, South Minneapolis. Yeah, there was gangs there, and I had to watch my back. A couple of times I got crazy, walked down Lake Street with a couple of friends. Back then it was bad. Nowadays it's worse. I think what happens is I think social media has made a lot of people meaner. You know, it's made the mean people meaner and the borderline people meaner. You know, made some people probably extra nicer, but yeah. Oh yeah, and I still laugh. There's some of these young people. They think going through Facebook and Twitter, they think rich people are looking for them to date or marry. Rich people don't go on social media to look for dates. They still go to orchestras. They still go to the fancy restaurants and the golf courses. And usually with rich people, too, sometimes. They'll go to foreign countries, especially the real old coots that want that young lady, young enough to be their granddaughters or grandsons. They'll go to those other foreign countries to take someone out of a poor family. And I'm sure they have them go through a doctor and check their physical attributes, so to speak. You know how those old coots are. Yeah, you know how those rich old coots are. Sure, they'll do that. Of course they will. Yeah, those people on social media sometimes, they just make me laugh. Old people don't look for you. I've had these, like on Twitter, I've had these these young ladies trying to, hey, do you think I'm a rich man? Yeah, right. Then they get all disappointed and they don't talk to you anymore. Yeah, and like I say, for those people out there, you got to go to orchestras and dress up. You know? Yeah, yeah, it is. It's scary to live those lifestyles, or normal people live this lifestyles. Whether it's motorcycle clubs or street gangs, don't forget the motorcycle clubs. You know, a lot of motorcycle clubs too. Some awfully mean ones out there. Some awfully mean ones. Yeah. Just think of those major motorcycle clubs. Person's got to go through an initiation. You got to do whatever they say. Tell you to go wash the motorcycles. You wash them. You don't say why. Just like for motorcycle clubs, I'll just tell them, okay, you see that car up there? Let's see. You take this hammer and go across the head. You do it. You do it right. You don't do it right. They get that themselves. Yeah. Oh yeah. And sometimes for like motorcycle clubs, there's prospects have been there for 6, 7 years. Prospects for 7 years. Yikes. But for street gangs, the initiation just whatever, a beat down or something, you know. That's what it takes. Yeah, that's what it takes. Yep. Yep. I wouldn't want to be in no motorcycle club or street gang myself. No way. No way. They wouldn't want me anyway. I can't fight. I can't fight anything like that. And then with me, I'll slip and say something wrong, and here I go. Yeah, there I go. That's it. That is it. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Got 5 more minutes, and then it's time for me to go, even if I get extra people tonight. Even if I get extra. Sorry about that extra people in the future. But, you know, it's just so honorable having people in the room, you know? Yeah. There are times I've talked for over hours, nobody in. I don't care. I just do this as a hobby. I do it as a hobby. Yeah. I do it for fun. I do it for a hobby and I do it for fun. Yeah. things have been changing in many ways in life. And things will be changing more in the future. Those that live an extra 30 years, which I won't, but if you live an extra 30, just think what the world will really be like. Yeah. Yep. Oh, it's like these smartphones. This is like the top of the line. Excuse me. Oh, I'm just so tired. Yeah, I'm just so tired. So tired. Oh yeah. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, usually I get tan. It's kind of brown, but sometimes I get burned, which is red. But for myself, yeah, I'm mostly out of the sun. I walk around for a while, and I'm usually in the shade, or I just stay inside and blow the fan. Depend, or I'll drive around and either have the air conditioning on or roll down the window. I could live without air conditioning, but I need heat though in the winter. It's Minnesota, you need heat and a defroster. Definitely need that. Yeah. Ouch. Yep, three more minutes and we'll call the show. I don't care who pops in today. I don't care who pops in. You know, sorry about that. They're future poppers, future popperiners. Pop it in and pop it out. Yeah. Upside down, or you turn me inside out. Singing an old Diana Ross song in 1980. Yeah. Yeah. The music's different now than it used to be. Yeah, when there's one thing on Twitter that's really weird is they have this singer named Ice Spice. One time they had her, I don't know if she was singing that, but she was shaking her backside around, and I was just so unimpressed. You know, why don't you sing? You know, if they want to shake the other end, just have a separate video. Here I am shaking my other end. Of course, we'd be kicked out of Twitter and Facebook, but since Ice Spice is in the corporate music industry, they'll never kick them out. Of course not, because they're above us. As they say, they're above us, but they're not above us. Because without us, they won't be there. They have to realize that. Yes. See, that's the thing. And Ice Spice is, God, I wouldn't touch that. No. No. And that goes for plenty of other raunchy singers, too. Yeah. Singers and actors and actresses. I mean, many of them been around the block in more ways than one. Yeah. Oh, okay. Now, I'm going to wrap up the show today. So, okay. So long, my friends. Yeah, I'll check the email. Yeah. I'll check it.